Welcome back to Journey Alberta. I'm Sean. My friend Jesse's around here somewhere.
Hello!
He's over there.
I'm over here.
Today we are just off the Smith-Dorian Trail into the Peter Lougheed Provincial Park. We're doing the hike to the Hogarth Lakes. It's supposed to be relatively easy, but as you can see behind me, there's a lot of snow. And I don't have my snowshoes out here today, so it might be a little bit more difficult for me. Jesse has his, but I think he's gonna wing it with just his boots. It's very warm out here today. I'm only wearing my hoodie. It's spring, but there's still a lot of snow. We're gonna start the hike. I think it's about a 5-kilometer loop. We'll start that right now. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I'm not sure how well you could see it or hear that, but that was an avalanche way off in the distance. That's crazy. We heard it, it sounded like thunder. I thought it was actually a plane flying overhead. And I looked over to the mountain just in front of me, and there's a ton of snow coming down it, right to a little chute. So it's a little freaky, but it's very, very far away from where we are right now. It's not even going to be affecting anywhere on the path that we're on. Where we are right now is very avalanche safe. There's no risk at all. So yeah, that's kind of neat. Come on! As you can see, there's a sign right there saying that we can go this way for the Hogarth Loop, or we can go that way back over there. We're probably going to go this way to start off with because, like I said, it's a loop. It takes us in a big circle around the lakes. Then we come back the same way. Looks like the distance on the sign says it's 4.4 kilometers total, so that's not even as bad as it said on some places online that I looked before coming out here. I should also note too that if you want to do this hike, the trailhead is at the Burstall Pass parking lot, so that's good to know as well. It's right across from the Chester Lake parking lot on the other side of the road.
I'm a snowy owl.
Ooh.
Lord, just yet you save us. Whew. Falling in the snow makes me feel like a Tuscan Raider.
So we're probably about 10-15 minutes into the hike right now. So far, it hasn't been too bad in terms of us falling into the snow. Like we're sinking a little bit with each step, but it's not too bad, luckily. Might take us a little bit longer to do this hike just because of that, but hopefully not too much longer. Really great views from right here though. As you can see, beautiful. We're in a shaded section now. Looks like we're hanging into the trees a bit more. Which is kind of nice because my eyes were actually starting to hurt a bit out in the open with all the snow still out here. I got a bit of snow blindness. Didn't bring any sunglasses out here today, and Jesse doesn't have an extra pair for me to borrow. Like I said, we're heading into the trees right now. It's nice on the eyes at least.
Man, I didn't expect it to be this nice out today, but it surely adds to the almost art-like style of this place. It feels like I'm walking in a painting right now. A Bob Ross painting.
Getting hit now by a little bit of a blast of wind. Feels so nice out here because I'm starting to heat up. Jesse's starting to heat up because, well, it's a warmer day out here today actually. It wasn't supposed to be, but it is. I think one of the things I like about this hike, so far at least, is that it's kind of a really level trail, basically no elevation gain it feels like, kind of meandering through the forest. It's just, you know, it's different than all these hikes that you can do out here that are climbs, tough climbs. This is really good, I guess, in the early season. Best as a snowshoe like it's supposed to be done. But yeah, it's a good early season trail for us out here today. keep pressing on. Probably at least a couple kilometers into the hike now. I think something that I didn't note before is that there's some really great views of the mountains here. See everything right around us. We're actually pretty close to the mountain now, the base of it where we saw the avalanche before. Trying to make sure we're being a little more careful. Like we're in a spot right now where nothing probably will happen. But either way, you know, someone knows that we're out here. My wife, Kelsey, I told her exactly what trail we're going to be on, when to expect us back approximately, and if we're not back by a certain time tonight, that something's gone wrong. So always do that when you're out on the trails, camping in places where you don't have cell service. Well, it looks like we've made it to one of the Hogarth Lakes here, at least I'm assuming it is, because, well, it's just a big open area with tons of snow on it. It's quite the sight, and as you can see, I'm squinting. It's very bright out here right now. It's actually very hot. I can really feel that heat radiating off the snow. Jeez. Keep going. I'd say we're more than halfway done this hike now. It's been great so far though. I like it out here. As you can see behind me right there, it's the second of the Hogarth Lakes we've come to. You can tell we're starting to make our way in the general direction back to the parking lot. Probably got about 2 kilometers, I'd say, maybe 1.5 till we're back at the parking lot. But breeze is kind of happening right now out in the open here. It's nice, cools off the body a bit because it's pretty hot today, like I said before. So we're gonna keep hiking along the trail. Hopefully not sink too much in the snow here like we have been. Jesse just kind of biffed it right in behind the camera. He was crawling on the snow. He's even laughing about it still. Hopefully you can hear that. All right, but we're gonna continue on. Let's go. I hate the snow!
I'm standing like this is my leg. This is how deep the snow is.
Here, Jesse.
Thank you.
The last half an hour out here's been pretty tough. We've barely moved from just the maybe 100 or 200 meters in a half an hour because we keep falling through the snow. This part right here especially would be really beneficial to have snowshoes on because we just keep falling through. It's taking us twice as long. Well, so far on the third lake here, I'm finding it a lot easier so far. How about you, Jesse?
Much more easier.
Well, we got a bit of a ways still though. This is I think it's the biggest Hogarth Lake here. We got a bit of a ways to go to get around it. Hopefully the snow stays hard packed so we don't keep falling through. Well, we've made it to the end of the third lake. This part was a lot easier than the second lake. Probably got it done within 10 minutes going around, as opposed to half an hour on the second lake, which was even a smaller lake than this one, so I'm happy with that. I think now it's pretty much straight away till we're back to the parking lot. Probably about 1 kilometer, maybe 2, till we're back there. I'm getting hungry though. I'm starting to get real hungry. Hopefully make it back fast. Something in your beard, Jesse. Whoa! All right, so we finally made back to the car. It took us a few hours to do this entire loop, which isn't too bad considering we were having some difficulties around the second lake. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to subscribe as well. New videos coming every Friday. We'll see you next week.
Bye!